Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to share with you guys some H&M makeup that I've collected. I had a gift card that I needed to use up and my friend April was raving about it. And I decided to pick up a few things with it. So I'm going to share with you guys what I got, and if you're interested, then just keep on watching. Okay, so if you guys are wondering, I did check up on H&M if it is a cruelty-free makeup brand, and yes, it is as far as I know. If I'm wrong, please let me know in the comments down below. And the lady that worked at the store even told me that they're coming out with a natural makeup line, which makes me so happy because that is something that I really want to start getting into more. So with that being said, let's just jump right into this. I'm going to start off with their eyeshadows. Now, when I walked in there and I seen the makeup section, it was like heaven. It was like, ah, angels were singing to me. It was so beautiful. I was in there for like an hour, maybe even more. I hate to say that. That sounds really bad, looking at makeup for a whole hour or more. But anyways, I was in there for a really long time. So they had a ton of single eyeshadows, and the shadows are $7.99 a piece. These are Canadian prices, so I'm sure they're cheaper in the States, but for $7.99, like, their makeup is very affordable and good quality in my opinion. Just as good as drugstore, if not even a little bit better in some brands. But anyways, the two eyeshadows that I picked up are called Paradise Lost and Cocoa Mauve. So Paradise Lost is a shimmer and it's beautiful. It's like a champagne, a little bit of rose gold to it, just a little bit. I did wear this a few times in my videos and you guys were commenting on it. I'm planning on doing a look with all this makeup for you guys, but isn't that beautiful? I just love putting this all over the eyes. I use my finger to apply it. I find it works best with that, but you can go ahead and use a brush. You can wet these eyeshadows to intensify it a little bit more, or you can wear like a cream eyeshadow underneath. That's what I normally do when I wear this. And the other one is a matte. Now they had matte, they had shimmers, and they also had satin eyeshadows. I forgot to mention that. But this is a beautiful brown mauve shade. So it's basically in between a brown and a mauve. So that's why I picked it, because I'm really into those shadows right now and it's a good everyday color. This is also pigmented. I wouldn't say they're overly pigmented, but they're pigmented enough. You know, they're easy to work with, easy to blend. I did not notice any fallout. There is that one right there. I didn't notice any fallout, and these do last quite a long time on the eyes, which I was very surprised by. Another thing too, they had eyeshadow palettes. The two that I wanted were out of stock, but they were only $12.99, and I believe there were 9 eyeshadows in that palette. So I made sure that these were not in the palettes because I do want to go back and get the palettes. I mean, for $12.99, if they're just as good as these, yeah, for sure, I'm gonna go pick them up. And even when I swatched the eyeshadows in the palettes, I found them to be just as good as these singles. Okay, oh, and the packaging is, it's made out of plastic, but you know what? It looks pretty and it's small, it's thin, easy to store in your makeup collection, so that I really do like. The blushes, okay, you guys know me and my blush. I love blush, and when I seen it, I was like, which one do I pick? So I have 3 to share with you guys. They also had cream blushes as well, but I did pass on those just because I don't reach for them that often. So the first shade that I have is called Rosy Brown, and this is basically a shade that looks good on anybody. So that's why I chose it, because I know it's going to look good and I know I'm going to get a good use out of it. So it's a Rosy Brown. Isn't that beautiful? The blushes are really nice too. The wear time, I mean, they did last a really long time on my cheeks. I will have to say, I feel like they last a little bit longer than the Urban Decay Gwen Stefani blush palette. I'm a little bit disappointed in that palette, but we're not going to get into it in this video. I just wanted to let you guys know that these do last a long time on the cheeks. I was really impressed. So there is Rosy Brown. The next one is called Coral. I wanted a summer shade, so it's just a beautiful coral. Oh my God, I just love blush. I really do. I just love blush. Okay, so there is the coral. I hope you guys can see that. I feel like the light that I have washes out my colors or my swatches. And the last one is called Deep Brown, and I chose this because it's a shade that will go with any look that you're doing if you don't know what blush to wear that day. this is the blush that I'm probably gonna reach for. I have worn all of them so far. Yeah, I've worn all of these and I love them all. So again, this is just a neutral color. Has a little bit of like a plummy undertone to it. So there is deep brown. Should I say deep brown? Yeah, deep brown. So I love the blushes so far, really impressed. I eventually do want to get more, just not at the moment because I'm trying to be good. Okay, moving on to a lip liner. I just picked up one lip liner just to try and I do really like it. I got the color Choc Therapy and it's a darker nude. They're very smooth, they are pigmented, they don't pull on the lips, but I don't find them to last that long on the lips. So I do find that they kind of wear off like on the ends here. So it lasts a long time here and up here, but like in this area, I don't know. And I don't get that with other liners. So I did notice that, but there is the color. It's just a dark nude. It does go with most of the lipsticks that I did purchase. So I do like it. I believe the liners were $6.99. I don't know if I would get any more though. I think I'm good with just this one liner. Plus, do you guys see my makeup collection? Like, I don't need another lip liner, clearly. Okay, so moving on to lipsticks. This is probably my favorite one, and it is called Brunette Ambition 006. First of all, the packaging is cute. It's white and gold. I love the colors, and these actually don't feel as cheap as the blushes and the eyeshadows. These actually feel really, really nice. And these are creamy, they're pigmented, they feel really good on the lips. I do find though that you have to wear a lip liner with these because they do have a lot of slip to them, especially if you're like applying a lot on. I feel like you don't need to apply a lot, like a swipe here and a swipe there. Pat your lips together and that is good, that's all you need. But this is perfect with the lip liner that I got. So that is Brunette Ambition, beautiful. I think I have a picture on my Instagram with me wearing that lipstick. My friend April was raving about this one. It's called Cream Chestnut, which is a nude. There it is right there. I've worn this too and I really, really do love this. It looks really nice on. And the other one is called Seashell, which is another nude. There we go. And this has more of a pink undertone. So that one's more brown, that one's more pink. This is like in between like a mauve, a rose, brown. I guess you can say I'm really bad at describing shades. Sorry about that. And the last one is this beautiful purple lipstick. And I'm really into purple lipsticks, especially for the spring and summer. So I had to get a purple. This one almost reminds me of MAC's Up the Amp. So there it is, very similar to that. So I love these lipsticks. I do recommend them. I think they're really good quality. They also had like 3 or 4 rows of just lipsticks. So I was there for a really long time trying to pick out shades. So they had a ton to choose from. They also had these Velvet Lip Cream, which is the last product that I will share with you guys. They also had lip glosses, lip stains, you name it. They had the whole entire line there. I was super impressed, you guys, like really, really impressed. And that's why I'm sharing this video with you. Okay, so the Velvet Lip Cream, the last product to talk about, this was a fail for me. I actually did not care for this product. They only had about 5 shades. I was looking for a nude color, but I just went with the pink, and then they had some reds and some purples. It's a really pretty color, and I did like the way they applied. They apply really thin. They do have that velvet texture to them. There is the shade right there. Very pretty color. They only were good for me for like the first hour. And after that, my lips completely dried up. I got that white ring in the middle here, which, oh, I hate seeing that white ring. So this was a definite fail for me. I don't recommend these unless you want to give them a try for yourself. They might work for you. Like, I'm not saying that it might not work for you, but it just didn't work for me. So this was a fail. I still really like the color. So if I do wear this, it's definitely going to be with a gloss over top. And if I don't like it with the gloss over top, then this will be passed on to somebody that will use it. And that is what I got from H&M. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you've tried their makeup, let me know as well. I'm just really super impressed with it. Really great quality. So if you guys are new to my channel, welcome. I hope that you guys stay and subscribe, and I'd love to have you guys here. So we'll talk to you guys very soon. Bye.